bring them to me after the interest stops, and they said, look, how are you going to pay me back? You got a rich uncle? Go rob a bank. I don't care what you do. Bring me my money. You see they're scared. Say, all right, I got another way to work this out. Here's how we're going to do it. Okay? You're a quarterback. Okay, you're favored to win by 10 points. The first 3 times you get the ball, you put it in the hands of the other receiver. Put it in the defensive men's hands. You're a running back. You get the ball, you put it on the ground. First 3 times. You let me worry about the rest. You're going to do this until I tell you you're not doing it anymore. That's how I'll get my money back. What are they going to do? They're stuck.
And they always did that. They
had to
shave points in order not to pay back their gambling debt.
They had no choice. Either that
Okay.
or, the threat is we're going to put you in a hospital, And
Right.
I didn't have to say that, but they knew that. Because what I would tell them is a straight out, I says, one thing you don't understand, whether you're here, any city in the country, or you're in Vegas, you're going to pay your debt. You're not going to get away with it. You owe a gambling debt you have to pay. And if you don't pay, there's serious consequences. So just work along with us. And that's it. That's all you had to say.
Have you ever had to actually hurt a person who didn't want to go along with this?
You know what, I'm being honest with you. I personally didn't, and it was very rare that you did, because if you get an athlete to work with you 2 or 3 games, pretty well you're going to get your money back, unless you let him go and get into you for millions, which nobody's going to do. Nobody's going to do, because they know at that point there's nothing to gain. But did I hear of guys getting hurt? Yeah. But it was rare. I want to be honest, because you didn't have to do that.
Okay, now you don't have to name any names, but these guys that were shaving points, can you tell me the team and the position that they played at the time? And there's multiple quarterbacks, there's multiple running backs. People won't know exactly who we're talking about, but can you tell me the team name and the position of these guys that had to shave points for you?
I got in trouble once, okay, when I did an interview for a big network. And they tried to get me to do this. And I said, look, I'm not going to name names. First of all, it's going to open up a whole big thing. I know as soon as I say somebody, this is going to go wide, and I can't do that. And it's not going to accomplish anything. So let me tell you this. Were there New York teams involved? Yeah. Were there teams around the country involved? Yes. Some people point to games where they can swear that had to be something done. And, in some cases, they might be right. It was a little bit obvious. But look, it happens. There's no question about it. And it's going to continue to happen. Not as much on a pro level, because these guys are making so much money. But, you got to watch out for referees. Let me tell you this. Let me set this up and see if this makes sense to you. You got a referee in an NBA game, okay? You got the Lakers now favored to win by 10 points. Favored to win by 10 points. It's Christmas time. This referee, okay, needs some extra money. Maybe it's something in his family, a sickness or whatever. Maybe he needs a few. Who knows what he might need money for? Okay? The Lakers are favored to win by 10 points. Okay, you know this. A referee can call a foul every time these players move down the court, or he doesn't have to call it if he misses it, right? So let's say Lakers are favored to win by 10. He puts a bet against the spread. Remember, it's the spread. It's not winning or losing. So how does he manipulate that? He puts LeBron James on the bench with 3 extra fouls. Keeps him down there 3, 4, 5 minutes longer. He does that the same with 1 or 2 of their key players. He can manipulate that spread so easily over a period of time that common sense tells you, okay, it could happen. Now, is every referee honest and upright? I'll leave that for you to decide.